Tiger fans, welcome to another episode of Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. I am the Corey C. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast. You do not want to miss an episode. Got a lot of heat coming, so you want to be on the lookout for that. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcast app, YouTube, you name it. Just Google us, Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. Follow the show and tell every Tiger that you know. We appreciate the support. And remember, it all helps the cause, which is the I love Jackson State University. And today's show is brought to you by Bet Online, your number one source for all your betting needs. Get the latest odds, lines, and matchup reports for baseball, boxing, golf, and more. Bet Online continues to be the fastest and easiest way to place your wagers, including live betting and your favorite casino and card games available to play right from your phone. So head on over to the website and use the mobile device to sign up and get in on the action. Remember promo code BELIEVE, BLEAV, for your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. All right, let's get to it. Special guest today. Now, if you're in the metro area, you know the face and you know this voice. I think if we brought her on and didn't show her face, only let you hear the voice, you know exactly who it is. All right. And I didn't know if we could get her on the show or not, but when I reached out to her and I asked her about it, she said, all you have to do is ask and it shall be done. Ladies and gentlemen, Shelby. Welcome to Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club.
Thank you. I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
A
How
little
are
something,
you,
something, a little
D.
something.
Corey C?
I'm just living life and enjoying life. And man, happy to have you. Actually, honored to have a moment of your time because you are the busiest woman in show business. Like, I'm not
Oh,
exaggerating.
well, the fact that you see me and I see you, that means you're in the same place as I am. So you guys are busy, busy, busy as well. It's a good problem to have.
Absolutely. But yeah, event here, event there. I'm talking about you. SWAC Media Day. I think I saw you say something about a turnaround trip, no sleep, all the way over to Birmingham and back. And then it's like convention center the next day or a couple days later, a celebrity basketball game, Atlanta. I mean, and then on top of that, you somehow find time to be on the big station, 99 Jam. So
yes.
How do you do it? What's the secret?
Oh man, I'm learning how to navigate it better. I think if anything you do, I'm thankful for the blessings. Try to do a great job no matter what the opportunity is, but it's about navigation. So I'm thinking I'm learning how to navigate it all so that I can't make more than 24 hours in a day, but maybe I can make it work to my advantage as much as I can. So
no doubt. So after the show, I want to get with you one-on-one about some time management. I got to figure this thing out. So I bet you got it now. We're all struggling with that. Yes. But no, we want to talk to you about one of your next. I was going to say your next event, but between now and Sunday, you probably have 3 lined up. So I'll say one of your next events that you'll be hosting. That's coming up this Sunday, August 20th, 4 o'clock at the AAC. It's the Fall Fan Fest. So tell us about it.
Actually, I'm gonna put some respect on their name. It's Bleed the Blue Fan Fest.
I am so sorry. You're
right. No, not you. I'm trying to listen. I said, let me get the name correct because I've been just saying Fan Fest. So let me give it the full name. It's full just due. It's Bleed the Blue Fan Fest.
Okay. All right. What can we expect?
Oh man, I like to vibe out with people. So we're gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a little bit of everything in the mix. Of course, you're gonna meet the fall sports. Actually got a couple notes here so I can make sure I don't miss them. Football team, we're gonna have the football team in the mix. Volleyball team, soccer, cross country teams are gonna be in the mix. Gonna have track, showing a little bit of everybody some love, and of course, the baddest band in the land. Yes, indeed. The Sonic Boom of the South is going to do what they do. And, we got to have my boy, Sonny the Tiger. It's always a vibe with me and Sonny and those baby tigers. So it's going to be a great event. We're going to even have the cheerleaders. Let me add some respect to their name.
Absolutely.
Nationally ranked JSU cheerleaders. Yes, they are on the map. So it's going to be a lot of great things. Like you said, it's this Sunday the 20th at the Athletic and Assembly Center on the campus of Jackson State, 4 o'clock. But please know the doors are going to open at 3. So make sure you get on in there early so that you can have a good time. It's free. It is free. Bring the family, bring the kids. We're going to have great festivities. I'm always coming up with some games. We're going to have some giveaways, maybe some at the door, maybe some I may give away. You just never know. It's going to be a lot of things in store. So you definitely want to have your face in the place. It's a place to be on Sunday.
You said it. You never know when it's a Shelby event. You never know. I don't know if you have a schedule of things lined up or you improvise, but you always catch us off guard. When I'm at the games, I'm kind of ducking and dodging. I'm like, don't let us see me. Don't put that mic on. Don't make me sing. Don't make me sing. If you see me at the game, don't ask me to sing. Now I'm gonna run up out of there.
And that's the point. I know. What is the gentleman name? I think it's Keontae. That he sung for me, and It was interesting. No, Toronto. It was Toronto.
Okay.
I did the DJ played "Make It Last Forever," and
I
Tony
remember
the
that one.
DJ. And when he sung the guy part when the music stopped, and then I brought him a little intro in for the girl part, and he sung it. It didn't
I
matter how
remember that.
he sounded. It's just being about being a a
Yeah,
team player.
yeah,
Y'all be
absolutely.
leaving me hanging because I be running through the crowd like somebody gonna sing the song. Like y'all don't want this gift card.
No, I remember that he was a good sport about it. I usually try to go to the restroom when it's that time.
Yeah.
I see you coming around, but good stuff, man. It should be a fun filled day and a great atmosphere. So, as the host, man, how do you? I mean, I know you're a fan, Jackson State
Mhm.
fan,
Absolutely.
graduate, and now a
Alone,
host. So,
yeah.
how do you, how do you balance it? Just like, what are you looking forward to the most as the host as well, and still experiencing and enjoying it yourself?
I mean, I am a proud alumna of Jackson State, so it's always good to do things, for the home team, and then to show love. I mean, it's a mutual thing, reciprocity. I'm throwing love out there, hoping that you guys send love back my way. We have a good time. It's so many things going on, not just in the city, the state, the country, the
Hmm.
world. So when it's time for us to come together to support the home team, to enjoy ourselves and have safe fun, let's just do it. So, a lot of times I may have a script. I had to learn how to do some things when I was hosting the basketball game, of course, as far as
Hmm.
how the logistics go, when I can come in and how long I have, and making sure I pull in the band and all those different things. Once
Hmm.
I kind of learn how the lay of the land, I can just kind of add my own mix to it. So I just like to have a good time, to be tangible, get close
Hmm.
to people, talk to them, have a good time with them, laugh with them, because you don't have to be Whitney Houston
Hmm.
or Keith
Right,
Sweat.
right.
Just do your thing. And I like to toss it up some, and of course include the kids. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's
It's
good. Yeah.
it's about the alum, but the kids want to be a part of it too. They're our baby tigers, they're our future tigers, potential current tigers for the university too, no matter how little they are. So let's include everybody from the young to the older crowd. Like it's all about coming together as one tiger, one
Hmm.
tiger nation.
Absolutely. And when you talk about us all coming together, we
Mhm.
definitely want to see a big turnout. And I know that'll mean a lot to the student athletes. And
Mhm.
as you said, you host the home basketball games. And I see, like we talked about, getting the crowd hype, getting everyone pumped. So
Mhm.
just talk about the importance of that fan support and engagement from your perspective.
Yes, I mean, if you notice, sometimes when I get on stages, whether it's at a something for Jackson State, or even if you've seen me in other places, I'm gonna come out there and I'm gonna ask how everybody is doing. If I hear woo, it
Mm-hmm.
don't bother me. Like my heart's not broken, but I'm
Hmm.
like, I feel some type of way a little bit though, because we're here to have a good time, right? We can do this at the house. I say,
Absolutely.
let's try this again. Sometimes I say, okay, before we move on to give away this money, let's practice. When I say 1, 2, 3, I need for y'all to give it up big and loud, because the energy we build off of each other. You know what I mean? Y'all can roll with the punches, but why do I want to do that?
Hmm.
Like, I'm here to have a good time with you guys. I might have a job to do, but I want to enjoy what I'm doing. I want you to enjoy it too. So it's about bringing everybody together, and of course having that presence, the feeling of the fans cheering you on. It does nothing but make the team and the players and everybody feel better. Even the band, they want to
Hmm.
hear everybody being a part of it. They're giving their all out there, playing those instruments, dancing, football, basketball, you name it, soccer, all the different sports, volleyball. So we got to give the love back. Let's show them love like they're showing us love and putting all that hard work in.
Right. And another thing I always look forward to at the basketball games now that you're hosting is the post game interview, right? Coach Reed, Coach Mo,
Yes.
half court. So that's something very unique. I haven't really seen that done. I mean, I don't go to other schools' game, colleges
Uh-huh.
games, but I don't think it's done too often. But I kudos to you for creating that, such a unique fan experience. So
Mhm.
how did it come about with you getting involved on game day? Because I know it's always been just basketball. We just need the crowd to be a little bit more in and
Mhm.
more people to show up. So with you being there, that's kind of added to what we're looking to do and where we're looking to get to. So how did that evolve? How did that come about, rather?
Well, shout out to AD Robinson, AD Ashley Robinson. He actually reached out to me. Was like, Shell, I need you to
Hmm.
host our basketball game. So what
Hmm.
happened was, I mean, even just a little bit before that, let me give some love to alumni relations. That whole crew, they were doing like the theme games for
Hmm.
basketball. So this was,
Hmm.
I want to say, March of 2022. Like the last game was like alumni night or something, the basketball game. We were doing retour your school with all different orange shirts. It was huge. And they were like, can you come and maybe host the alumni game for basketball? I was like, okay, I never done it. I'm like, sure.
Hmm.
And so I came in and I did that, and it was received so well, and it was such a good feeling to do something different, and everybody kind of just being a part of the game in a different aspect. That AD Robinson reached out to me and said that, hey, Shell, I want you to host
Hmm.
our basketball games coming up for the fall and the spring. I was like, all of them. He was like, yeah.
Hmm.
I was like, okay, so that's kind of how the conversation, happen. He saw me at that game. He kind of liked the vibe that was, with myself in the crowd. And of course, we had the band and everybody in the mix, that he kind of wanted to create that experience going forward. And I just kind of sat back when it was time to actually have the conversation with other parts of athletics, including A.D. Robinson, speaking with Dwayne Lewis and several other people, saying, how about we, social media is so big. Of course, when we were in school, social media was so new when we were at Jackson State, but it's the space that we're in right now. So I'm like, not only let's not create the vibes, of this excitement in person, let's also show their love online so they can be like, man, I need to be at that next game. So some things you can promote live, and some things you might have to record and post later, depending on so much going on networks at different times and how much space you have. But I said, how about we do some things now to show that this is what's happening right now, whether it's a 3-point shootout or different things. And let's also include our coaches, So I said, what do y'all think about doing like sideline interviews? Like maybe I could bring on talking to Coach Reed, Coach Williams after the games and seeing how they feel about the game. And they were for it. They were like, let's try to do this. So we do a little bit of both, have some of the things that I'm doing, the contest, post it live on Go JSU Tigers pages, and tagging, male basketball or female basketball, whatever's going on, and all the hashtags. And then in the very end, and we do go live too, as well, with the coaches interview, the post sideline. Yep. However, after the games and things are over, I come back and all those different recaps that you see for 2 to 5 or 6 minutes with slow motion and all kind of stuff, I come back and I actually edit those myself.
Okay. Wow.
Using Adobe Suite to try to put things together so people can really get the gist of everything that happened for that game. And we just do a collaboration post between my Shelby Instagram, Shelby MW, CHELLE BMW, and Go JSU Tiger pages, just so we can bring presence, pull in people from both ends and let them know how we do it. So it really started alumni going on to A.D. Robinson reaching out to me and me saying, hey, let's add some other things in the mix so they can kind of get a gist of what's going on in person and on social media. And that's the rest is history. It just kind of goes on from there.
Wow. Well, shout out to A.D. Robinson, the visionary, just for kind of having that idea, bringing it to you. And then also something that, may go unnoticed, just him being so receptive to your ideas and allow you to kind of implement your personality and try some things and see how it works. But it's definitely working out, because we were on a call with him, 1400 Club, about a week ago, just talking about some initiatives and things. And he definitely brought up your name when it came to basketball. Definitely shouted you out. Definitely. So I assume you'll definitely be back this upcoming season, right?
Yeah, well, I will be back. I didn't know if it was out there yet, but I guess you know now.
It's out there now. It's out there now.
We're in conversations about that, and actually a couple other things too that the surprises, they'll be coming soon. So definitely going to be there for the basketball game. We're getting things mapped out now, so time flies. So we'll be in there before you know it. So yeah, you might see me a little sooner than you think. We'll just hold on there. Let's find out how it goes.
Well, speaking of that, that was my next question. You mentioned some surprise things, so I know you can't give away the surprises unless you want to. It's just me and you now, just FYI. It's just us talking. Like, okay, all right. Yeah, but the things that you can give away, just what are some things that you're promoting or going to promote? What are some maybe some upcoming events or functions that you'll be hosting, or some recent ones that you want people to know about? Just kind of give them an idea of what all you do.
Well, actually, as far as Jackson State is concerned, of course, about the Fan Fest is coming up. That's why we're here for Sunday. I think they're going to do another one in October. I'm not sure all of the logistics yet. That may tend more to the spring sports more than just the fall, trying to give love to both ends. It's probably where you see more of the basketball and those things, but that's still been ironed out. So it may or may not. I know that that's the goal. So I know that's coming up, and I'll be in the mix of that. There's so many different sports. The Jackson State, we have to show love to more than just our football, more than just our basketball. You have your soccer, your tennis, your track, your softball, baseball, you name it. There's so many other sports. So we just kind of want to show love across the board, bowling, to all of these different sports. So it just might be another opportunity to do that through Fan Fest and through the games. So we just let's just see how things go. But we got some things in store. So just hold tight. Hold what you got.
Like I said, you stay busy. And, I mentioned earlier, I got a chance to see you at SWAC Media Day recently. And, man, you were everywhere, talking to everybody from the commissioner, the SWAC commissioner, Dr. McClellan, Coach T.C. Taylor, all the way down to the players in attendance. So tell us about that experience for you.
Oh, man. Do you know this was my first SWAC Media Day? I have never been to SWAC Media Day before. Shout out to Mr. Andrew Roberts. He's associate commissioner, deal with everything with PR and media for the SWAC, and he is the one who kind of told me like, hey, you definitely should come check out Media Day, but I still had to go through the protocol and sign up for the credentials and all of that because that was a year ago. Who's to say he will remember that? But I was like, I definitely want to try it out, because I like to do a little bit of everything. I think I'm always telling people, and make sure I say it on your platform as well, that it doesn't matter my age or where I am in my career or where I'm trying to go. I always allow myself to remain a student because there's room for enhancement. There's no growth and complacency. So you tell me about it, I'm like, say less. Let me just figure out how I need to get there, whatever the case may be. And if I could try to make it, I do, so I can get the best experience, whether it's in entertainment, whether it's in sports, whether it's in, whatever, just different things. It just makes me more valuable. And I also learn more about what I'm doing. So SWAC Media Day, this was my first time doing that. So it was almost an extension of me doing some things at the basketball game, but obviously I was more so dealing with more than just Jackson State. I dealt with all the different schools in the SWAC, but I made sure my seat was right there by Jackson State. That's the home team. So I actually talked to Coach Taylor and JD Martin and Double D, Devontae Davis. I talked to them first, actually. So believe it or not, I have not posted all of my interviews. I only did Mr. Roberts, Andrew Roberts. I did the commissioner, Dr. Charles McClellan, and of course JSU. So I still have others to post. It's just going on. I got to figure out how to get it all in the mix of things. But yeah, that was a great experience to talk to some of everybody, even to ESPN, Tiffany Green. That crew always comes out when I had to do was it College Game Day? I hosted the tour bus part coming in, and every time we've done some things, they part. So it was an opportunity to actually talk to them. So I have to post the interview I did with Tiffany as well. She's my soror, by the way. Shout out to him, AKA.
Shout him out. Go ahead and shout it out. This Tiger Talk. Shout it out.
Alpha. Yes. So yeah, it was a great experience. The first thing I saw outside of everything was set up was you guys. Y'all came in. Y'all so gentleman like. Hey, something. Y'all were there doing y'all thing. So I made sure I got a shot of y'all so I could.
Yeah, absolutely. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. No, that's good stuff, man. And, you haven't posted everything yet. You need an assistant because you're just too busy. It's going to be 2024 and you haven't posted the SWAC Media Day from 2023. So get yourself an assistant so we can make sure we get that good content.
My goal is to get it up before it gets too deep off in the football season. Absolutely. So I'm working on it. You might see some things popping up in the next, few days. Give me about a week. I got some things I'm trying to post out because I not only do my stuff, I still have to do WJMI's social, Kixie 107 social. I do some stuff with Jack and Stage social on the recruitment side. I do my church's social media. It's just so much, and I need a phone. Can we speak that into existence? Can I get a work phone? Not use a personal phone.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah,
it's gotta make that for you. Absolutely. And you say it's how many hours in a day again?
It's not enough. 24 is not enough. I go to sleep with my phone in my hand. I'm sure that's dangerous for the sleep and for hitting myself in the forehead, but I try to do what I can, Corey. I try to make it happen. So hopefully I can get assistant one day. We're gonna speak that into existence as well. We're gonna speak it
into assistant. A phone and an assistant. That's it. That's what we need. Hey, it shall be done. How about that?
It shall be done. Corey. I like the way you move.
All right, good stuff. So again, Bleed. What is it? Get me right. What is it called?
Bleed the Blue.
Bleed the Blue. Okay.
On Sunday. Absolutely. It's at 4:00, 4 to 6 at the Athletic and Assembly Center, AAC, as some may call it. But be there at 3 because the door is going to open up at 3:00, so you can come on in and get you a good seat. It is absolutely free for you and the entire family to come on out and enjoy the band and the different sports that are going to be there. And the cheerleaders, J sets. I love me some J sets. That's true to my heart right there. And of course, I'm gonna be in the mix under the Tiger, Baby Tigers, and we got to do some games and some giveaways. Just have a good time, man. Kicking off the season. So make sure y'all come on out there this Sunday.
All right, good stuff. And make sure you let everybody know how they can follow you on social media and when can they catch you on the big station.
It's so interesting to hear you asking me that. And I'm so used to being the interviewer. So let me switch gears here. You can follow me. I'm gonna give you the spiel I get on the air. Follow your girl Shelby on IG at ShelbyMW. That is CHELLE BMW, like the car I do not have, but we can speak that sucker into existence.
That's 3 things we got to get. Okay.
It's just actually my initials backwards. So make sure you follow Shelby BMW on Instagram. You can follow me on Facebook as well, simply at Shelby. If Shelby doesn't come up, which it should, but in case something's happened on a situation that day, if you put in at it shall be, no E, at it shall be it shall be done, it'll come up. Put in at It's Shelby Dunn. It will come up. I'm also on Twitter too. I get on Twitter sometimes. I probably am more Instagram and Facebook, but I do get on Twitter too. So you can follow me on there. It's Shelby Songbird on Twitter. Yeah.
Boom. All right. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Shelby.
Oh man, it's been a pleasure, man. I was you talking about you honored to have me on here. I'm honored. I see everything y'all be having going on. So I'm honored that you even asked me to be on here. So shout out to the Noops. Shout out to the 1400 Club. Y'all definitely be doing y'all thing, man. So keep going, man.
All right. Well, we appreciate it. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers. I love. Guard the yard.
Guard the yard.
All right.
Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club is presented by Bet Online.